Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to HitScan. Today we're gonna be looking at some Overwatch 2 stuff, and there's been even more leaks and some very interesting developments in the absolute most recent leak. The tracer picture that everybody saw with the Overwatch 2 logo, it's been floating around, people have been making videos on it. This one was a bit of a mystery. A lot of people were pointing out how the logo itself had a little bit of sort of marks in it, some pixels shifted back and forth. To just quickly cover that, my personal theory is that this is a screenshot video of some kind, or maybe even a GIF. It's very high quality though, and of course the model, the detailed tracer jacket, had a lot of people asking questions, as this seemed so high quality and too high quality to not be legit. And now, most recently, ESPN have actually posted a story including a very recent leak from a Blizzcon manual or document of some sort, just covering kind of content that will be revealed and announced at the show. Not sure who this is for, possibly just an internal briefing document for Blizzard, but they've obtained it in some way, and it's Slasher, the Overwatch leaky boy himself, that's been presenting this on ESPN, and we're gonna get right into the details. Hero talent and in-game items are coming to Overwatch 2 PvE, and one of the missions will be a 4-player story experience set in Rio de Janeiro, as opposed to the 6v6 gameplay in the original Overwatch, according to the document. Blizzard did not respond to a request for comment. While much of the focus will be on the story and narrative details, Overwatch will see its first new mode since the game was released in beta in 2015, with Push set to be unveiled alongside Assault, Control, Escort, Hybrid. Push will be set on a new map based in Toronto, according to the document. Referenced by the artwork in the document, Blizzard is expected to reveal Echo as Overwatch's 32nd hero. Blizzard first showed off Echo at BlizzCon last year, and game director Jeff Kaplan said they had big plans for her as of late last year. That's kind of the juice from the article, I guess you could say, the interesting stuff that's actually kind of jumping out and sticking out, as the rest is mostly giving background to other Overwatch 2 leaks and other things that have happened along the way. This seems very legitimate though, as it is from Slasher, who has leaked a bunch of stuff in the past. It's kind of backed up by the previous image as well, and of course it's posted on ESPN with new material, this Lucio and Rio de Janeiro image that we've got now with the same logo. At this point, Overwatch 2 is pretty much as confirmed as it's gonna get without an actual announcement of it. And I think while some people are a bit unsure about the name, I feel like the way that they're setting it up here kind of makes sense. But we're gonna have to wait and see until BlizzCon for more of those details. I do want to point out a couple other things though, beginning with just highlighting that in this article it says one of the missions will be a 4-player story experience set in Rio de Janeiro. So there's most likely gonna be more of those in different spots around the world, kind of like we've seen with the PvE events in Overwatch. Judging from the slightly updated look and the new models and all that, this seems to be progressing the story after Overwatch has been put together again, as Tracer is wearing a more sort of updated battle version of her jacket in a way. Just looks a little bit more upgraded, I guess you could say, and Lucio as well has had some visual changes made to him that just makes the character seem a little bit more refreshed. I'm really interested in seeing how they would incorporate Push. There's no real details on that mode here, but maybe ESPN will post more stuff. If so, we might be sharing that on our Twitter or even Instagram. Make sure to check us out on those, as I don't really want to be making multiple videos on this tonight. For a quick theory of what that Push mode could be, it could be some sort of tug of war type of mode. That's been speculated a lot that something like that would come to Overwatch eventually. And there's of course the TF2 modes that are kind of similar to some of the payload stuff in Overwatch, but there's still a lot of differences there that at the end of the day really affect the way the mode plays. So Push could just be a simple way of doing a tug of war style mode in an Overwatch way. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments and what you think that should be or could be. And I'm really excited as well to actually get some more Lucio lore, because people have been screaming for that for a long time. And Rio is a map we've actually seen a lot of concept art of here and there, just around that area of the Lucio ball field and such. So it'll be interesting to see how they expand that properly in game. Of course, all of these leaks and the details from ESPN line up very well with what Metro has been saying, of course doubling down on the fact that it'll be called Overwatch 2 and that the game is PvE focused, but maybe there will be some PvP aspects. This push mode could very well be that. It's a bit weird to include a new mode there. Maybe it'll also be included in current Overwatch. We're gonna have to wait and see how that will be sorted out. There is a panel at BlizzCon called something like Overwatch Overwatch updates or something along those lines, talking about the future of the game, so that will most likely clear up any confusion around those things. Of course, hero talents and stuff also being confirmed with this just really removes any previous doubt about all of this stuff. I hope you're as hyped as I am to get into the current Overwatch story, the future of it, the narrative there, and not just previous lore and previous things that have happened way in the past. Keep in mind that the story doesn't have to be picking up right in the Rio de Janeiro setting or in that part of the world at all. It could just be that that is the mission that's highlighted here because it's part of some of the key art, or maybe that is the one that is playable at Blizzcon, but it's actually not really the first mission in the whole thing. It's hard to say, we can only really speculate, but one thing that I do want to mention regarding pushing the story forward is Echo, as Echo is kind of a key character, part of the reunion short last year, and mentioned as a character that has a lot of sort of importance and is just key to propelling the story forward. Yet they're mentioned as being a new hero in the Overwatch 1 game, I guess we're gonna call it now, rather than being a key role in this Overwatch 2 thing. And on top of that, I thought we were not gonna get a hero at BlizzCon for quite a while, honestly, just due to all of this other stuff going on. So maybe the hero will be announced at BlizzCon, but not actually come out until later. Don't be too disappointed if that hero for Overwatch 1 doesn't hit quite just yet, because I imagine they would push that type of thing just a little bit. Ryan and I will get you gameplay and impressions of all this stuff at BlizzCon. We will be there and we should have some of those videos out very early. Really hyped to get my hands on this, and I do hope that the release of this is not too far away, because it is most likely not going to be released like at BlizzCon or shortly after. It's probably going to be a little bit longer, going into next year at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. That's everything for now. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell and all that stuff to not miss future content. Overwatch 2 stuff is definitely going to be on the channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.